Hey guys, how you doing? Happy New Year! It's Frida here. We've made it into 2021, would you believe? And I guess I'm just here thinking about the outlook to my next year, how I want it to be. And at the same time, I have 4 kids, and I said I would take them to the movies, so I'm going to do this real quick whilst I get ready to take them to the movies. And I am trying to be my best self, feel my best, look my best. So I'm going to spruce myself up just a little bit. I'm not one to overdo it with makeup, so I'm just going to do it as I chat. So I just took a shower. Today is Monday the 4th. I don't know when I'm going to publish this video or if I will ever. So if this video makes it out and you like it, please let me know. If you think make it stop, please tell me. I will make it stop. I mean, there's just so much going on all the time. Is it really time to start another thing? Who knows? But so I took my shower, and as I was showering, I thought about my outlook for the year. I have goals. I run a little bunch of small businesses, believe it or not. I have my website, which I'm working on. We did not launch properly last year. So much happened last year that kind of put a damper on things, slowed things down. So I'm still working on it, but I have set up a shop on my website. You can take a look. It is an affiliate shop. That's how it's been designed, and it's going to work if I have traffic, and if I have, if I put things in my shop that are actually useful and desirable to you. So that is one of my businesses. I'm still working on it. It's a learning curve. It is a huge learning curve, guys. It's a learning curve. It takes so much time, but I've been working on it, and thankfully I found somebody who's been so supportive and has really helped me, because without her I don't know. Her name is Shida Bain Tech. Shida, you'll correct me if you're still operating under Bain Tech, but this is Shida. I met her in Lagos through Amaka, who I met in Lagos as well, and introduced me to GFC, which we call Girlfriends Club, but it's actually Latin for something. But anyway, I've got my website. That is one thing I have. Since moving to Lagos, I've fallen into having a food business. So I have a food business. And I operate all of this under my blog name, which has become my brand name, My Burnt Orange. So we were doing all that still, and in Christmas is our busiest time. We sell mince pies. So that is my I was just checking the time, because I don't have much memory on my phone, which is what I use to record most of my videos. Yeah, we sell mince pies, and guess what? I managed to save $500, or 500 pounds, somewhere there. I kind of did an exchange with a friend, so when the money hits the bank, I'll know. So I have that business. It makes good money, a good amount of nairas for me. I mean, it's amazing. In 1 week I had I just checked how much came into my bank, and it was about 120,000. The following week, I had about 210,000 come into my bank. I mean, it's a good turnover, and I'm talking in nairas. It's a really good turnover, and I'm just being honest. Small businesses, I have several. So I have the food business. My food business is a little bit complicated because it's so seasonal. Everyone is thinking about the fat of the land in December and celebrating. But come January, we're all trying to lose that weight. So 2 years ago, I took a shift into the salad business. I was very hesitant too, because I thought, do I want to add another thing to my plate that's going to keep me busy every single day? But this is what you have to do. This is the amount of work you have to do if you want to make money, if you want to make it, if you want to grow things, you want to scale things. So this January, I'm a little bit prepared. I have created my flyer. So in a couple of weeks, I'll be doing a lot of salad promotions. And I think that will develop into meals, meals you can actually take home, because we make good food. Yes, because we make good food. And people seem to love the food I make. Well, so I do that. That's what I do. The other thing I do, I think this is getting into the third branch, is I do food writing. So I write articles I write on my website. It doesn't make me money, but it's building my content, and it's so important for SEO, that's search engine optimization. Okay. But I write for other people. I write food articles, and I have to say that is the most difficult thing. It makes good money, but it's so difficult because writing is a creative process. It takes so much time, it takes so much brain energy. And when I am on a roll, I'm actually writing well into the wee hours of the morning. Doing that with 4 young children, 3 of them engaged in online school. So I am a reluctant homeschooling mom, as many of you are, I'm sure. But yeah, so it's been difficult to juggle, but I do writing. I don't think I promote myself as much. There's so much on my plate, guys. And am I making excuses? I'm not making excuses. I'm acknowledging that I do a lot. I do a lot behind the scenes. There's a lot that I do that never makes light of day. There's some projects, there's some things I pitch that you've never heard of. Still work goes into them. But then, of course, there comes gems like what happened in the last quarter of last year. It was amazing. When I started writing for people, I earned $70 an article. It may not sound like a lot, but when I started, it was first with about.com. They're now thespruce.com, and I was writing 10 articles for them. So I had my job. I had 2 kids at the time, and I was popping an extra $700 in the bank every month. And I didn't have to pay rent on it. I didn't have to pay bills on it. It was just extra, and it was amazing because I managed to take my whole family on a trip to Dubai. And I chose to do that because a dear friend was getting married year one day. And honestly, I said to myself, I've been stuck in this hole of parenting, and I've missed so much of my friends' lives. I've missed many weddings I wish I could have gone to. And I said, I'm not going to miss this one. So I decided to take it out of my savings, and I took a whole family to Dubai, people, off of my writing. So $70 an article is not much, but it's something. All right. So from there, I got up to $75 an article, and then I took a break for several years. But then last year, I got to write an article for Amex Essentials, and it was incredible. After that, before that, I also got to contribute to a book. And I haven't shared a lot, but I am the co-author of the Science of Spice book. It's a big deal. It's by DK Books. It's a big deal, and I'm celebrating it with you. I also, now this one is not out yet, but I've recently finished contributing to, a book, a black book, a black food book. So that's going to come out soon. I'm very excited to share that. What else has happened? I'm currently, how could I forget? I've been contributing to 196 Flavors for a couple of years. It's been amazing. I've loved it. And recently I started contributing to Curious Cuisinier. And, as I contribute to these guys, I'm learning from them. I'm learning how they're marketing, how they're selling, because I want to grow as well. So my writing has grown from $70 an article some years back. It grew to $75. It grew to $150 an article. Then it grew to $175 an article. It grew to $330 an article. It grew to 800 pounds, for a project. And then another project that I did, I got to write an essay and I was paid $1,500 for it. And imagine, I didn't even have to take photos for it. Some of these projects I happily give photographs. I mean, I am not a professional photographer. Well, I guess I am because people buy my photos. So I am, but not a trained one, not a schooled one. But it all comes with a package. So some of these things, they come with photos, sometimes they don't. But yes, I have written essays and managed to charge $1,500 for it. It's a big deal, from $70 to $1,500. It's a big deal. So I hope to continue growing in that direction. And just as I was saying that, I reminded myself of actually my fourth stream of income. Guys, well, this is what I do, and this is why things get crazy for me. I also, in Lagos, have clients. I've done a lot of work with Simply Foods, part of the Venus Food Groups or Primlex. I've done work with Simply Foods, so I write recipes for them, we shoot videos, and that is the most fun I have because I get to work with a team, we get to film. It's wonderful. I really appreciate that. I couldn't do much work for them last year. The baby, I couldn't get away from the baby. I had a little baby, I've been breastfeeding. Then pandemic happened, and which meant, well, where am I going? So I continued breastfeeding, and now I have an over 1-year-old, and I'm still breastfeeding. But he doesn't need me so much during the day. So I do some work for these guys as well. I have been asked to consult on menus, which I haven't taken up just because timing wasn't right for me. It wasn't right for me. I didn't have the time to do research and really find out the pricing point, what pricing point I should go to. And so that hasn't happened yet. But those are all seem to be a part of my business. But I do want to do things that are automated and make money even if I'm not working, like my shop, which I'm working on. Well, I'll still be working on it, but sales will come, and I hope it will scale. So this is what I do. Did I miss anything out? I recently started something with my friends, which I'm excited about. A little bit of fashion, but fashion for people like you, people like me, young people. Young people seem to love it. But this is called LiQWYD. LiQWYD. We make amazing African-inspired or African-made silk prints. We turn them into scarves, and with chiffon, we turn them into cover-ups for swimming. And we launched just before Christmas, and we did really well. It's been amazing. And I do this, I've partnered with some really good friends, and that's Lillian and Stephanie, and I'm so happy about it because I love working with people. I love working with people. I believe we'll go far. And I actually started this video, with that on my mind. I was thinking, how do I take it further? And what came to my mind was, you need to plan. You need to put a strategy in place. You need to set goals. Where do you want to take this to? And then make it happen. And with that, I'm going to leave you there because right now I'm taking the kids to the movies, and we try to get early so that there are no crowds because we are living in a pandemic. We are living, we're working, we're doing business, and we're parenting in a pandemic and trying to live with this thing. So off I go. That's all the makeup I'm putting today, and I usually take off the bags under my eyes, my lippy. Yep, slightly blended. And oh yes, let me finish off with some earrings. Look at these. I got these from my mom. Isn't my mom stylish? She's stylish. She's gorgeous. I got this from my mom. Look, so beautiful. Yeah, so that's about it. So I'm gonna take the kids out. We're gonna go to the Palms Mall. I might take a few clips out there if I have enough memory. But we're gonna go there. We're gonna watch the crudes and enjoy ourselves. Guys, check how cool this mama is. I'm ready to roll. Happy 2021. I'm ready to roll. I have my goals, my plate is full. But I'm ready to roll. Are you? See you in the next video. Children, everybody say hi. Happy cinema. They said up the stairs. I have the ticket.